the bike was first brought into you, there was no direction as to what was to be done with the bike?
Yes, there was.
And what was that?
We were to install switches, wiring.
Who bought the parts?
The customers brought most of the parts in.
Customer bought the parts. You were just supposed to put them in.
Correct.
And that was the initial thing that you were told to do.
Correct.
And you said that my labor is going to be $2,000.
Roughly.
Is that what he told you?
No.
What did he tell you?
He told me we could fix the bike. I asked for turn signals, a flat tire repair, and then update me as to you.
No. That's a ridiculous statement from an adult. This is what I need on the bike. Tire repair.
Yes.
Turn signals.
Correct.
How much? Not update me as you get into the project.
Okay. He did not give me an estimate at that time.
Did you ask him for one?
No.
Why not?
Good question. I don't know why not. Because I trusted him.
I don't know. So what are you bothering me for?
Yeah.
Is my question. How much did you pay him altogether?
$2,000 and some change.
$2,000?
Plus, yes.
And you have the bike?
Correct.
Where is the bike?
It's in another shop, and it's not running.
So evidently you didn't do such a good job.
Correct.
Never use them again. That's a buyer's remorse. I don't understand what your lawsuit is about. I mean, he may be a lousy mechanic, but he didn't extort any money from you. What?
So I called him and got a quote over the phone.
Yes.
And so I told him about that, Mark, and he went to surprise me and dropped off the bike knowing that quote. We had a box of parts with a list in that box of parts saying what that list of parts was.
Just a second. So show me the quote.
No, he never had an estimate. It was verbal over the phone.
And what did he tell you?
He told me that it'd be about $500 to put those parts in.
Oh, but you gave him all kinds of other things to do. He told him, keep me updated as you keep progressing. Listen, you got to get it together. You live in the same house?
No.
What was he doing taking care of your business?
It was supposed to be a surprise, a project we were going to both work on together.
A surprise for whom?
For me.
Well, how is it going to be a surprise for you?
He took it into the shop wanting to do a nice thing for me.
So what did you have to do with it if it was a surprise? What did you call him?
I had ordered all these parts because we went to him because we wanted to get safety issues taken care of professionally.
Okay, listen. You paid him $2,000. You got the bike back. On what date did you return the bike, Mr. Grayback?
The first time or the second time, Your Honor?
Let's go with the first time.
It was picked up on 10/31/2015.
And how long did you have the bike at that time?
Approximately a month, Your Honor.
Okay. When's the next time?
After Mr. Sepulveda picked it up, it failed after about 15 miles. So we went...
What do you mean it failed? You mean it stopped?
Stopped. Yeah, the battery went dead.
Let me understand this. You had the car for a month, and after they drove the car that you had for a month, it stopped running after 15 miles.
The battery went dead.
I don't care what went dead. It stopped running.
It's an old bike, Your Honor. Had more issues, more problems.
So they brought it back when?
No, I went and picked him up, dropped him off at his house, brought the bike back to our shop.
On what date?
I think the same day. I brought it back. The same day, and then he picked it up a week later.
Date?
What date?
10/31.
10/31.
October 31st.
Okay. And how much had you paid him between September and October 31st? How much money?
I believe $900.
$900. So after you paid him $900, the bike didn't work and you were ridiculous enough to let him take it back.
Under warranty, yes.
It was not under warranty. What kind of warranty?
He has a 30-day warranty on everything he works on.
He didn't work on the battery.
Yes, he did.
Oh, you worked on the battery? Mr. Graybaugh,
No, ma'am.
did you buy a battery?
Yes.
You
And
bought
it
a
went
new battery.
And it went bad, so he charged it up and hooked up more wires to it from the wiring that he did for the turn signals and the harness.
How long did you keep the bike into November?
1 week, Your Honor.
And that 1 week was $1,100.
No, ma'am. It was $180 just for that.
$180.
Yes, ma'am. We had to repair
Where'd
the...
you get the $2,000 from?
That was from all the previous work we did.
He said it was only $900.
At that point,
That was the total.
I thought you just told me that it was $900.
not total.
That was his balance at the time. Because he made a few deposits along the way as we went.
When was the last time you picked up the car from him?
That was on the 7th of November, the last time.
And on what date did you bring it into a new shop?
I brought it on March 22nd. I was told I needed an estimate.
March.
Yeah.
And where was the car between November and March?
It was sitting
the
in...
car, the motorcycle. Just go like that to me.
Thank you.
Help me with this. Help me with this.
We were waiting for him to reply as to how he was going to fix it or go to court.
Excuse me.
So that's why it was sitting for so long.
Okay.